For cheap Minecraft hosting, be sure to go ahead and check out clovex.net. And I'm going to take a screenshot again, make sure it's on best and full. Save snapshot, I'm just going to call this girl. And now I'm going to go ahead and just drag girl on the video track where the guy is. So here we have excess of the video. We're still going to use this part because you can see it's Simon's reaction. And this time I'm going to add like get Rex, Shrek, sample text, quick scope for days, all that other stuff. And yeah, let's do this. So again, right click, insert new video track. You're going to have to learn there's going to be a lot of video tracks. So you can see that is what we have so far, but there's loads more to come. So the first one I'll add is get wrecked, because of course she got wrecked. So I'm going to use the track motion for all of this. So I'm going to make it smaller and just add it there. That looks good. And the next thing, let's see what else we can add. Hashtag MLG Pro, we could add that. Actually, I'm going to add a hit marker, because of course she got owned. Why not add a hit marker? And I did actually forget, right click, new video track. Has to be on its own video track, so of course we can position it. If it's all on the same video track, you're going to have a lot of problems. It's going to be all out of position, so make sure it's on each video track. So now we're adding the hit marker onto her, like this. There we go. Actually no, forget this, we're not going to use that. We're actually going to use something else. So I'm also going to insert another video track, or audio track, and I'm going to drag this up to this one here, so like that. And now the next thing, I'm going to go to reactions and sounds. I believe it's here, I'm not too sure. Nope, it's in green screens. Here we go, the hit markers. This is what I'm looking for. So this is what it's going to do. It's going to come out like this. So we need to come to video effects. We then need to come up to chroma key, and then just go ahead and drag on green screen, and you can see it's all gone. Now we need to position all the hit markers, because we come back to track motion, just pull it forward this time, and of course we can twist it so it just fits on her face like this, and there we go, like that. So if we go ahead and watch this very quick, so you can see this even comes with the sounds. And now, let's see what else. Now I'm thinking of all this stuff on the spot, so it's pretty difficult for me. I'm not planning anything out. So yeah, we can also add fuck her right in the pussy. So this is actually a pretty good one to add. So yeah, I'll position this in a good part. So after she speaks, I'm going to add that guy coming in.
Work really hard for their dreams, but it's not meant for everybody.
Okay, so I'm going to press M here, because that's where he's beginning to talk.
Really hard for their dreams, but it's not meant for.
I'm going to press M here because that's where she basically stops talking. So I'm going to come back to the green screen layer. This is what I'm going to call it. And I'm going to insert another video track, because of course we've added a track motion there. It will just mess up everything. And this time we're adding fuck right in the pussy. So simply add this right there. There we go. And obviously green screen. And let's go ahead and check.
That's why you use auto-tune and I don't.
There we go. So he says it quite fast, so that's good. Right click, click disable resample and uncheck maintain aspect ratio. And also, we're going to make this sound go all the way to 12.
Fuck her right in the pussy! Auto-tune and I don't.
So there you go. So we're going to make him say that, and then as soon as he says the auto-tune part, that's when this video, fuck around the pussy's going to stop. So
auto-tune and I don't.
So right there, it's pretty difficult to line up, so just make sure you have some patience for this. There we go. So now if we go ahead and watch this.
A lot of people work really hard for their dreams, but it's not meant for everyone.
Fuck her right in the pussy! Auto-tune and I don't.
There we go. Now one more thing I want to do is actually make his voice go louder. So his voice is pretty quiet, so insert another video track right here, and I'm just going to go ahead and take his voice out.
Fuck her right in the pussy!
So it's right here. I'm going to press S, and I'm going to drag the audio track up. I've accidentally dragged this track up as well, so we had drag this back down. And now I'm going to put this to 12, so let's see how loud this is.
Their dreams, but it's not meant for everyone.
Fucker right in the
That's why
pussy.
you use auto-tune and I don't.
There we go. Okay, so now the next thing, let's see. I think that goes on a bit too long. I'm going to add that there. Now I'm going to add the get wrecked. We're going to animate this as well, so we're going to add some shaking and stuff. So we're going to see event pattern crop, and we're going to go ahead and add a shake. So simply like this, and I'm just going to keep going like this. I'm only going to do 2 for each one. And yeah, I'm going to keep doing this and I'll be back to you once I've done it. I'm also going to add track motion. So come to track motion. This is a bit more advanced now, so make sure you know what you're doing on this part, otherwise it can literally mess up everything. I'm going to add this on her forehead, get wrecked. And that needs to go bigger. There we go, like that. Now I have to make sure I've lined it up properly. So we're actually used this somewhere else, have we? No, we haven't. Okay, so we're still good. Yeah, so we're going to add a track motion right here. And then after this, I'm going to make sure it's on restore box. And let's go ahead and just watch this real quick. So you can see it slowly zooms out onto her forehead. So you can see it also goes with the hit marker noise. It shakes with the hit markers and it goes to her head. Okay, so there we go. Let's go ahead and just watch this part very quick. So we haven't done anything to the guy yet. His is literally just that. So when he comes on screen. So again, we're going to add like zoom into his face. As you can see, that's going to completely mess up. So what we're going to do now is actually screenshot this. So we're going to click save snapshot file. I'm going to call this thug guy, I guess. And now we're going to remove this. And we can actually now delete these video tracks. We're going to save some space. So all this can now go. Like so. And I'm going to add the thug guy right here. Okay, so here we go. Now it's not going to mess up. We're going to make it zoom into his face, spin, and do all that stuff. So let's get into this. 1, 2, 3. Just make it go on the side of his face like that. 1, 2, 3. Make it go the other side of his face like that. 1, 2, 3. Make it go upside down. 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going to make it zoom out of his face and zoom back in quick. So 1, 2, 3. We're going back into his face. 1, 2, 3. We're zooming back out. 1, 2, 3. We're going to go back to normal and zoom into his face like this. So remember, this is only the animation. We haven't added color or anything. Let's see what we've got. So one more time. Okay, I like that part there, so we're going to split it here and we're going to get rid of this part. So now we still need to add Simon's reaction. We are currently at 22 seconds of the video, and let's see. So this part right here, I'm actually going to take the music away and we're going to play his reaction. And now I'm going to go back, save the snapshot, and I'm just going to call this Simon. And we're going to go ahead and drag this straight after like this. We're going to start the music back up right here. So as you'll see, this is what it will look like. So it's going to stop, the music's going to come back on, and then we can do some mad MLG stuff to Simon. So the first thing we can do, we can add, I'm thinking of all this on the spot, so it's pretty difficult for me as well. Ooh. We'll add Doritos just falling down just because it's Doritos. Like that. And we're also going to add some air horns. And yeah. So I'm going to insert a new video track for the air horns like this. And remember, we've got to go to video effects, chroma key, green screen for both of them. like this. There we go. So now if we watch this, so they start falling down there. So I'm going to just go ahead and position it. And let's go ahead and play this real quick. So we've got Doritos along with air horns falling. So what else can we add to this? Well, pretty difficult, I'm not gonna lie. We'll add the crazy frog just because it's a frog and MLG edits are just literally crazy. Okay, so here's the crazy frog. Now you can see it's actually got a black background, so we're gonna add a default one on. And we're simply just gonna put the color black. And there we go, it's got rid of it. So now we're going to position this with track motion, and I'm going to add this one right in Simon's face. So it's going to be like this. And then I'm actually going to duplicate the video track. So now we have two. I'm going to make this one a little bit bigger. And this one is going to be right there. I'm going to duplicate it one more time. And this one, the third one, is going to be on the other side. And it's just going to be the biggest one, like this. Except for we're also going to flip it as well. So remember, we come back to the event pattern crop. And we uncheck this one right here. And we simply go in and out. And again, we need to position that just a little bit more back. And there we go. So let's see what we've just done. Pretty hectic if you ask me. So just right click on click properties and disable resample. This will reduce the ghosting. So right click properties, disable resample, uncheck maintain aspect ratio, and make sure you do that for every video you add in. It's very important you do this disable resample because it will mean you won't have any ghosting in the video, and ghosting in the video just makes it look unprofessional. So how long am I going to keep this on for? Probably until 28, which is 5 seconds. So 28 is right there. I'm going to go ahead and shorten all of this. And shorten this. Well, shorten all of them. We can actually get rid of this audio track right here. And I'm going to shorten this as well. And there we go. So that's all shortened. So remember, I'm thinking all this on the spot. So it's quite hard to think of stuff. So let's see what else we can add. Okay, so I know what else we're going to add. We're going to add a round winning kill. So we've got Simon here. We're going to insert another new video track. We're going to go ahead and add the round winning kill cam, which we're going to put right here. We're going to add a green screen. And now we need to insert another video track. No, we don't. So we can use the same video right here. We're going to press Control C, Control V. And here we go. So this is when he says it again. Right here actually. So yeah, we'll use this part. So now I'm gonna go ahead and position this right there, and you can see the round winning kill is on top, and as you can see it doesn't cover all of it. So we're gonna press Control and drag it out and make sure it's over it like that. Make sure this is on disable resample as well as the one underneath. There it is. So let's go ahead and see. I'm going to go ahead and play it. A
lot of people work really, really hard for their dreams, but it's not meant for everybody.
That's why we use auto-tune, I don't.
Okay, so now I've got another plan. I'm going to actually stop the music. We're going to play it, and after we're going to add the picture of her again. We're going to get the picture. So we're going to add the picture of her, which was called girl, which is right there. So it's going to play round winning kill cam. It's going to show the picture of her, and then we're going to add the MLG voice saying you got wrecked, or yeah, you just got fucked, or something like that. Something simple. So that's what I'm going to add in right now, and I'll be back to you once this is done. Okay, so I've made the MLG voice. I'm going to simply just add it in. So where did I save it? MLGYT. Okay, I've saved it in the wrong place. Okay, so there it is. I don't know where it went, but here we go. Just go ahead and drag it on. And I'm going to make it like this. And I'm going to actually add it on this layer because the volume's on 12. And I'm also going to add this part as well. So if we go ahead and play this.
A lot of people work really, really hard for their dreams, but it's not meant for everybody.
That's why you use auto-tune and I don't.
You got wrecked, you motherfucker.
Okay, that's a bit too loud, so let's go ahead and see it.
I don't.
You got wrecked, you motherfucker.
Okay, so I'm going to end it on this. I'm going to make it zoom into her face. And yeah, so here we go. I'm just going to go back one keyframe. That's a bit messed up. Here we go, like this. We're going to go like that and like that. And then at the end, we're just going to flash a get wrecked. So again, insert new video track. And I'm going to go ahead and add the get wrecked. So here we go. I'm just going to add this on top of her face like so. So to see.
Tune and I don't.
You got wrecked, you motherfucker.
And make sure you make that go a bit more longer. It's a bit too long, but I'm also going to make the MLG zoom into her face as well, the exact same way that it does in this. So I'm going to add this to the end. I'm going to go press Control C. Oh, I'm going to copy it and I'm going to paste it right here. And we need to zoom that out a lot. There we go. And let's go ahead and see. Yep, okay, so let's go ahead and watch this.
You got wrecked, you motherfucker.
And I'm actually going to make that start from the beginning as well, so.
You got wrecked, you motherfucker.
That's how it's going to end. It was a 42-second video. I'm going to go ahead and take all this off. Let's go ahead and check the final edit. So, let's go.
But you're like a mouse trying to be an elephant. It's just wrong.
No, you know, I work too hard. I work way too friggin' hard for this.
A lot of people work really, really hard for their dreams, but it's not meant for everybody.
Fucker right in the pussy. That's why you use auto-tune and I don't.
A lot of people work really, really hard for their dreams, but it's not meant for everybody.
That's why you use auto-tune and I don't.
You got wrecked, you motherfucker.
So there we go. It is finally done. This is probably one of the longest tutorials I've ever made. I believe it took an hour to do. So as you can see, it is time consuming. That was me rushing as well. And as I'll just show you very quick how many layers we used. I'm not too sure how many, but there you go. You can see there's a lot of effort put into this. And yeah, so it is time consuming. Make sure you do have patience. Obviously, the more patience you have, the better it's going to be. Maybe do it in hours. So 1 hour, take a break, another hour. That's just how I recommend it. Now, if you want to see more tutorials, then be sure to let me know in the comments below or ask me on Twitter. And you can also check out my channel if you're new. Be sure to go follow me on Twitter. I'll keep you updated when we're posting and what we're posting. Also be sure to go check out my game channel, which I'm signing up pretty soon. And finally, be sure to go add me on Snapchat or just you to do throughout my day. So it's been CasualSavage. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe. Peace.